Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today I'm excited and very nervous to share with you guys my before and afters, my final results, my experience with Coolsculpting. I promised you guys this video when I uploaded my first video a couple of months ago on Coolsculpting and what it is and my decision to do it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link that video down below. I did a pretty informative video on what Coolsculpting is when I started the process, but it took a couple of months to have my treatments done and to allow the results to kick in, because it really takes a matter of 4 weeks to 4 months to fully see all the results. So I wanted to give myself that proper time to share with you my results. So before we get started, I do have a little message to share. When I uploaded that first video, I knew that I was going to get some opinions from you guys who disagree with my decision to do it, and I totally respect that. I totally understand. People have different opinions on things like this, you know, cosmetic procedures that are alternative, right? Botox, fillers, anything related to like cosmetic procedures. I know that there are people that are like on either side of the fence about it, and I totally respect that. I respect everyone's opinions. I'm definitely not here to change your mind. I'm not here to talk you into anything. I'm not here to argue with you if you think that I disappointed you in doing this. I did this video because I truly was interested in Coolsculpting. I had been interested in it for a while, and I'm sorry if that disappoints some of you guys that I was unhappy with a little bit of stubborn fat I had around my stomach. That doesn't mean that I'm unhappy with myself. It doesn't mean that I hated my body. It doesn't mean any of that. I love my body. It's birthed 2 children. I was very confident. In fact, I was more confident in the way that I looked before Coolsculpting than I was 10 years ago when I was a size 0 and 12% body fat, and I was working out 3 hours a day, and I was starving myself, and I was obsessed with everything I ate. I looked in like the best shape I'll ever be in my life, but I was miserable and I was so unhappy. And I actually wrote a blog post about this a couple years ago about finding peace with my body. And I'm going to link that down below, because I want you guys to know that I am not here to say that Coolsculpting made me a happier person. I'm not here to say that losing weight or being a certain size makes you a happier person, because I was that ideal at one point, and that was probably the most unhappy I've ever been in my life with myself. I was way more confident months after I gave birth to my second child with my body than I was then. So I didn't do Coolsculpting to be happier or to be more confident, okay? I'm a healthy person. I exercise every day. I eat pretty healthy, but I indulge when I want to, because I never want to go back to that obsessive mentality and that very unhealthy mentality of being obsessed with my weight and being obsessed with what I eat. I never want to go back there. So I allow myself to enjoy life. I work out because it makes me feel good. It makes me stronger. It gives me energy. I eat good food because it makes me feel good. And that's what I tell my girls. I tell them when I'm exercising to be strong and to be healthy. When I talk about eating healthy foods, I talk about the way that healthy foods make us feel, because I want them to have that message as they grow up about health and nutrition. So I just want to say that. With that said, despite all my efforts, I had this stubborn area of fat around my tummy. It wasn't bad. It was just a stubborn area of fat that I didn't have 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And I saw Coolsculpting as a non-invasive way to reduce that fat permanently. And that's kind of the end of it. And I thought, why not do this? It's not surgery. Why not do it? That's where I came from, honestly. So this video is really for those of you that are curious about Coolsculpting, that have questions about it. I wanted to create a video that was pretty informative, that showed you the whole process. So definitely watch that video below if you missed it, because that's where you actually see what the whole procedure is like, what they do, and all of that. Because Coolsculpting is something that you want to really fully research and think about before you do it. You know, you don't just like make an appointment that day and go and do it. It is something that requires some thought and research, and I wanted this video to be that for you all. So if you have no interest in Coolsculpting, or you were someone who was really disappointed with my decision to do it, I understand and I respect that. Thank you for watching all my videos. This video might not be for you, but for those of you that are curious, I want to kind of share my experience with you guys. So I had my first procedure in March, and when I had my consultation with Laurel, we decided that we were going to do the flank area, and then that I was also going to choose to do the like pooch kind of around my stomach. And we decided that 2 sessions would be ideal for me. So Coolsculpting is really for people that are pretty much in shape and just have these small stubborn areas. This is not a weight loss procedure. I haven't lost any weight from doing this. This is not a procedure for you if you haven't yet tried to kind of lose that fat through exercise and a healthy diet. This really is for those really stubborn areas of fat that just won't go away despite our healthy efforts to remove that. And so we did my first treatment in March, and then we did a second treatment 4 weeks later. Now, I was told that Coolsculpting results take anywhere from 4 weeks. You start to see results at 4 weeks and up to 4 months. So you're continuously getting results over that span of time. And so we went in to take my 4-week pictures, and honestly, you guys, I was shocked by the results from just 4 weeks of one treatment. And I'm gonna share those with you guys. I kind of started to feel and see results around the 2-week mark, which I think is when I filmed the first video. I could already kind of start to feel that. So when we took those pictures and I saw those pictures side by side, I was shocked by the results in one treatment after 4 weeks. When I went to sit down with Laurel, she was like, yeah, she was pretty shocked that we were seeing those results that quickly. And she said, you're gonna continue to see results over the course of the next couple of months. So then I had my second treatment done on that day after we took the pictures. And then I came back 2 months later and we took my final after pictures. Now keep in mind, I will probably start to continue to see results over the next 2 months from my second treatment. But we took these 2 months after my second treatment. And I'm pretty shocked by the results, you guys. I mean, I think the biggest difference that you see is on my waist. You know, I had a pretty kind of boxy torso. There wasn't a lot of definition in my waist, and that significantly changed. That's the area that was referred to as my flanks, which I didn't know. And then definitely a difference in my profile of my stomach. You can see the before pictures. I had that just little pooch no matter what I did. You know, I'd wake up in the morning and that's kind of what my stomach looked like. And then after a full day of eating, you know, I probably looked about 3 months pregnant. Again, you guys, I'm not hating on my body. I love my body. And so you can see now that that is completely gone. Essentially, my stomach area is totally flat. So I did have surgery right after my second treatment. I had my hernia repaired. You guys might remember that if you follow me on Instagram. And so that did remove a little bit of a bump that I had above my belly button, which you might see in the befores that you don't see in the afters, and that's why, because that's actually repaired from the hernia surgery. But the hernia surgery did not flatten my stomach. It did not do anything to reduce fat. It simply was repairing that hernia. So essentially what they did was they put a mesh in that area to make that area smooth. But any results that you're seeing is really completely from the Coolsculpting. I didn't change anything about my diet. I didn't change anything about my workout routine. In fact, these second pictures were taken a week after we got back from Disney World, where I indulged pretty much every day for a week. So I want you guys to know that there was nothing changed to my normal lifestyle. The only thing that was done was Coolsculpting. I also was told that you want to drink a lot of water and exercise to really maximize your results. Essentially, the way Coolsculpting works is it is freezing those fat cells in that area, and with each treatment, you reduce 20 to 25% of fat in that area. Fat cells freeze, and then they are kind of released through your body's lymphatic system, and that takes, you know, several weeks to a couple of months to occur. The more water you drink, exercising, that all helps kind of keep that process going. So in summary, you guys, I am really happy with my results. I went into this not really expecting to get the results that I got. Obviously, I wasn't completely skeptical to the idea because it was something that I had wanted to do for a while, but I just felt like, I don't know. I didn't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting to have the results that I got. Even after one treatment, I was really impressed. We decided to do 2. I think it is something that you can certainly go into, try one session, see how your body responds to it, and then 4 to 6 weeks later or so, decide to do a second if you want. We decided at the beginning that we were going to do 2 sessions. So I just wanted to share my experience with you guys for those of you that have been curious about this, that maybe have been interested in doing it, or that just have some questions on what it is, and share with you my results. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. I'm going to link Laurel CORRINNE's information as far as her Instagram account and her studio's information if you live in the Austin area or even the surrounding areas. I do think that going to someone that knows what they're doing can really make all the difference. Laurel is like one of the most highly trained for Coolsculpting in the United States. There's like a certain certification that I think only like 100 or 150 people in the country have, and she has it for Coolsculpting. There's like a Coolsculpting university or program that she continues to go to, and it's like her specialty is Coolsculpting. So if this is something you've considered and you live in the Austin area or even an hour away, she's definitely someone I would put on your list to research and consider. I'll have all of her information down below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this video was helpful for those of you that are curious about it, have questions about it, or are considering doing it. I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!